Welcome wizards, witches, muggles, and squibs. Welcome to Wands by Elvyn. Today we have none other than the legendary Harry Potter's wand. I feel like this wand is actually pretty amazing. I like the handle of it. It's sort of just like a rugged piece of branch, and the wand itself is just really simplistic and beautiful, and I love it very much. So today we're going to honor his bravery in defeating you-know-who. In today's video, we are going to talk about our chocolate frog collection. Yes, these you can find them at Universal Studios in Florida, and they retail for about $25. This is the collectible tin, so it does include the chocolate frog itself and the 5 collectible famous wizards and witches inside. I think it's pretty worth it. I think the box itself is just stunningly beautiful, and also on the sides it has lettering on it, and inside it says free wizard and witches card inside. I think that is really awesome in the detail and the design. It's just amazing overall. Now let's take a look at our first collectible card. We have Godric Gryffindor, of course the founder of Gryffindor house itself, and just a good man overall. Now on the back it does state their information, and it says, one of the 4 famous founders of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Godric Hollow was the most accomplished jeweler of his time, an enlightened fighter against Muggle discrimination, and the first owner of the celebrated sorting hat. He was born in the West Country village of Godric's Hollow, of course named after Godric Gryffindor. Up next, we have the most wonderful headmaster of Hogwarts I think ever existed, Albus Dumbledore. Now, of course, he is probably going to be here for a long time since, unfortunately, he perished. But on the back, it says Albus Dumbledore, 1881 to 1996. He was an old man. Brilliant and often controversial headmaster of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Albus Dumbledore is most famous for his 1995 defeat of Grindelwald and his steadfast championing of Harry Potter, the boy who lived. Dumbledore's self-proclaimed proudest achievement, however, was featuring on a famous wizard's chocolate frog card. I think that is so amazing and really humble of him to say. Up next, we have Rowena Ravenclaw, founder of Ravenclaw House. On the back, it says, one of the 4 famous founders of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Rowena Ravenclaw was the most brilliant witch of her time. Though legend has it that a broken heart, case unknown, contributed to her early demise, her daughter, Helena, the Grey Lady of Ravenclaw House, which is also their ghost, is the Ravenclaw House ghost at Hogwarts. Also, I want to note that these cards are sort of 3D, which I think is a really nice touch. Up next, we have Salazar Slytherin. One of the 4 celebrated founders of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Salazar Slytherin was one of the first recorded parcel mouse, an accomplished legilimens, and a notorious champion of pure-blood supremacy. His last remaining heir was Lord Voldemort. Of course, he who must not be named. Now, a parcel mouth, for you who do not know, is a person who can talk to snakes. Very few people have the ability to speak parcel mouth. Harry had it for the remainder of, his Horcrux time, and of course his heir, he who must not be named. And I have saved the best for last because I'm biased. Helga Hufflepuff, founder of Hufflepuff House, aka my house. So on the back it says, one of the 4 celebrated founders of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Helga Hufflepuff was particularly famous for her dexterity at food-related charms. Many recipes traditionally served at Hogwarts feasts originated with Hufflepuffs, so you can thank her for all the food at the feast, all the recipes that the house elves know down at Hogwarts. I think that we have a lot to be thankful for Helga. Also, she's posing with her cup, as you can see. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today's video. As always, keep your wands up at the ready. Always.